Indeed. And both teams played it very well, but Ugly came out on top of that round. But we are now on the Forest of Nifel. There is no Treb on this map.
We have the forest monsters.
We have those forest monsters.
Chieftain and Svanir.
It's gonna come, or Jotun, as Chaplin prefers to call
Jotun.
it. But we're moving in now. It's all the players this time. No Trebs, no shenanigans. All players. So here we go. Oh, and we do have a cross coming over here from the Ranger on Team Ugly. He's gonna move over here.
Beef is ready for him though.
Yeah. Reese saw that coming. He may not be able to go to this point. He's gonna use his Monarch Sleek and his Serpent Sting, or his Hornet Sting rather, to get on that point. And he will make it. Nicely done. He's gonna counter this cap.
He's keeping 3 people over here. Even if he doesn't cap this, he should definitely have distracted the other team long enough to make a significant dent elsewhere. As you can see, they're the only Ugly's the only one with a point right now.
We have double sanctuaries on the middle right now.
Checking out middle.
Both teams have thrown on their sanctuaries. They're expiring now, but this is a pretty even fight in the middle. Keep in mind now that that because of that, they are going to have a little bit of an advantage here to start off your Team Ugly well, because of that cross play they did there.
Yeah, that was incredibly fast, mobile, using his skills to get over there faster. That was well played.
Mm-hmm. And Onibawan, it looks as though that Ugly is sort of on the winning end of this fight. It's kind of hard to call right now. Both teams really could go either way. DD's getting somewhat low here. We do a lot of look at these conditions. There's a lot of conditions being thrown out on red team as well. Lannister's getting them hit pretty heavy as well. We did just have Lannister go down off point, yeah. And red team Ugly capped point, so they're gonna get that. We did just have an illusion of life go off, so they are both teams are still in this. Lannister, however, is on the clock. He's only got about 5 more seconds before he goes down once more. Baree is down. This is not going to be good for Onibawan.
Ooh, Baree down. Lannister down.
Red team is really just in position to stomp that, so Onibawan is going to take this middle point here initially once more. Nicely done by Team Ugly.
Absolutely. That was some great team play there.
Indeed, it was very nice team play. They really held that team fight very well, used their cooldowns extremely efficiently, and they're now actually wasting no time. They're going to go for mine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they actually lost their henge, because we did have a Yagami move over here and decap, so they're going to sort of counter push and go over to the mine.
Actually, it was just chasing somebody down. It does look like they are going to go back for their mine, or at least hold mid, because they will be capturing it. We do see both forest monsters up. We could see that come into play. Was this a Shadow Refuge over here?
Yeah, it's a bit of a risky play, in my opinion, going for the bosses right now, because no one's really in position for that. And there's sort of enemies on both sides, so it could be countered either way. Usually we're going to see teams do it once they have safer control of one side.
Yeah, we do see 4 all up here for keep for Team Ugly. They want to keep this point.
And they made a miscalculation now because Onibawan is actually going to be pushing for
over a mine, but the portal's ready! Oh, wow. Wow, great play. Both teams ready there. Does look like Engineer is getting focused, but he does have it. He does throw down Elixir R. He is expecting it.
Pico's gonna go down here for Ugly though. He does get rezzed up by the illusion of life. He's now on the clock. He's got 10 seconds left to get a kill. Varee's getting somewhat low here. They need to take him down. Sorry.
Oh, he disengages. That's no good for him.
Well, it's good for the blue team now because they're gonna buy themselves time to get Pico down again, and a knockback from the bombs. They're gonna knock him off point. They're gonna have to res him off the point now. Blue team's gonna be all over him. They do actually get the res off, so he's still in the fight. However, DD and the other members of Team Ugly are gonna be extremely low here now because they used all that time.
Pico about to go down.
D squared also went low because of the res.
Oh wow, great rally.
Excellent rally indeed. They're both up now. This is the conditions on red team.
Pico down on point, getting the stomp. Do they get it? Yes! Yes, barely too. He has no health. 2 of them just about to go down here on point for Onibawan.
No, it's gonna actually go in Ugly's favor.
Wow, yeah. Ugly is down. Ugly 2 down.
Despite that fallback counter portal play, Onibawan will still come out on top of this fight. Because so far that's gonna be a 1-team fight to 1-team fight now. Both teams have.
They did lose the point, but because of that portal, they were able to at least keep it neutralized.
They are going to try and take their boss back now. More than likely, they will take it pretty successfully here because there is no one from red team to really contest it. It's going to go down in the next couple seconds here, and they'll get that buff.
They need this point too, being down 50, 60 points. There we go. 25 more points to add to their disadvantage, or at least to decrease it.
Now, if you want to go over to Hench here, Yagami's going to be under pressure here real quickly. We have 3 members of Team Ugly moving in here to take on Yagami. We do have reinforcements from Blue Team nearby, but they are going to take a couple seconds to get there. We have the Thief coming in now. Vari is ready. Vari's coming in. Vari's furious. The Mist form will come off.
Oh, wow. Elite from the NG. Stun him. Sanctuary. They're going to get the res.
Grenades are going to come down, and it's not going to be enough. However, Yagami will get right back up.
That was very well played on the engineer throwing down grenades. It just wasn't quite enough. He does have an ally there after he goes down to get the res. He is getting stomped. Does he get it? He does get the stomp on the engineer. Oof. They needed that too if they wanted to get this point.
Rough for both teams there now. We're going to see now that it seems that Onibawan's going to defend this point again, actually. So nicely done by Onibawan.
Yeah, doing a great job reinforcing their points. A very good job. I imagine that communication is absolutely stellar. We do see a mob over here for them, so we may actually see them go for that.
Look at middle, Zorby. They left the keep open, and Zorby will decap it. That's gonna be. We do have the contention coming in now, but that's gonna be no points now. For Team Ugly, they have nothing to gain points from. Onibawan is going to gain a significant lead because of this, and it looks like Onibawan's actually moving in now to counterplay it as well. We did have the decap go over at mine, so it looks like Red Team will actually get that back, and they will have something to move off of, but they also lost mid here. DD's down, Teppy's low, Can't Scoot's low.
Yeah, both down. They just didn't have enough life to hold on to this. It did look... Okay, so Team Ugly did manage to capture 1 point.
They do have the 1 point, but they unfortunately lost middle, which is really going to hurt.
Middle, yep.
It's really hard to take that back. If they're unfortunately they made a mistake, they're leaving that open, so now they're going to get that, and it's going to be a lot harder to take that back. Overall, though, a pretty even game so far. Onibawan currently taking the lead. They just hit their 300-point mark. Meanwhile, Red Team is at 270, only behind by about 35 points. We do have Pico Go taking on oh my goodness, I can't look at these names. Onibawan Lannister here over on the middle point. Lannister will more than likely be able to defend this successfully. Nope, maybe not though, because we also have Teppy coming in here to assist.
We have a 3v2 over here at Henge. It does look like Onibawan is going to successfully defend. Mufasa actually goes down over here right off the point. Can Scout comes in for the res, but I don't think it's going to be enough with all that damage.
Mufasa also down here. It looks like they're going to knock him out. And Onibawan might not like the once again.
Trend. Yeah. Ooh, Team Ugly loses their only points. This is not looking good for Ugly at all.
Not good at all. They're really falling behind here. They need to get. They do get middle back again, so we are back to what we had a couple minutes back. But they really need to get that second point of staging ground, as you would call it, to move on from and defend themselves a little bit better.
Absolutely. Taking a look at D squared here, over at mine, does go down. Oh, Shadow Refuge there gets the res. Oh no, with the stomp. Wow.
This is one of. Now that right there comes down to usually a communication issue. Sometimes they'll throw it like on instinct. Now this is something you need to keep in mind as well, is that if you don't call out that on your TeamSpeak that Shadow Refuge is going down, he's not going to know. He's going to keep auto attacking, and he'll immediately cleanse himself of the Shadow Refuge.
Yep.
So it's more than likely team communication error there, and that's why he managed to go, or that's why he unfortunately went down.
Ellie misform or Vapors over to point. However, they do have players there right and ready for the stomp.
And again, but they did actually lose. They did lose the Henge cap. It's not being full cap. But again, Onibawan really good at moving between these points. They're all over the place, moving around quickly, getting to where they need to be, and they're really good at it. Onibawan actually may lose Thinker because D-Square is about to go down.
Wow.
And again,
he actually waited until the Elixir R expired before he continued attacking. Well played. That was a very nice move. Oh, interrupts the stop!
Oh. Onibawan, oh no, we're gonna see the
engineer interrupts.
Holy.
Wow, there's the... Oh, it was an illusion too.
Not the best move in my opinion. That's gonna actually, I think that's gonna be more of a burn than it was worth. He was literally like a millisecond away from being res.
Elixir R, can he get the res? So much damage on that corpse.
I do not know why they
gets the res.
I'm not sure why they used that illusion of life on D-Square because it's now working against him. We do have the Shadow Refuge coming out. It was successful this time, so they managed to get him back up. But I think that was
unfortunate. Great job, resing.
Yeah, that was a bit of a waste of an illusion of life because he was already pretty much rezzed. And now look at this. Team Ugly's in trouble. If you see the Condies over here going out on the red team, it's really hurting them. They're getting knocked out. They really can't do anything about it. They're really lacking cleanse right now. Tepe's here, but he's not available to help out with the cleansing because he's
gonna come over and try to kill the corpse. Help Rally is down alley. Does get the kill. Rallies his alley there.
No, Ugly's got to be careful.
Both teams need 25 points to win.
Actually,
oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was a 4. Gosh, I got so excited for a second. I was like, holy cow, this is a close game.
It's the same mistake last week.
All right, okay. we see actually Onibawan about to win, about 15 points out. 100 points down for the other team, unfortunately. Didn't mean to excite you all. I just got excited for a second.
It looks as though Onibawan will take the second round, and we're going to end this set.